guys, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? My name is Shannon. We're here today with a timeless reading. I'm not sure who this reading's for, so we are going to label it for the entire collective. But yeah, we're going to jump in with some oracle cards first. And I felt called to use more of a positive deck and a slightly less positive deck, something that gets more into the shadows. So we're going to pull one card from each, and then we will dive in with the tarot to get more details. All right, Spirit, what do we need to tell the collective today? What do we have going on? Okay, first card out is Tears. We have Betrayal on the bottom of the deck. Tears and Betrayal. And then let's pull from this oracle deck, which is going to be slightly more positive. Aquarius, this might be your reading because we have Stillness coming out again for the third time in a row. But we have Strength on the bottom of the deck. So Betrayal, Tears, Stillness, and Strength. What have you guys been going through that is bringing these tears up to the surface? It feels like whatever this was, whatever this more shadowy energy is, yeah, I'm seeing Decay, the Illusionist. It feels like you guys have broken free from something that has been holding you back. And this is allowing you to find your own personal strength. We're no longer relying on the illusions of something to bring us joy, to get us out of bed every day. We're going through the process of allowing something to die, to fall away, and for us to begin finding ourselves again. Let's jump in with the tarot and get some more details on what this is about, guys. It looks like whatever this is, if this is your reading, this would have been a situation where you were really kind of stuck between should I stay or should I go? And it looks like it took a good amount of time for you to get to the point where you're at now, even though you may not be completely through the pain of this. You're seeing that little bit of light at the end of the tunnel and you're heading towards that. And it looks like that's for the best. I'm seeing a lot of cards that are indicating there being some type of betrayal. Like I said, we have betrayal here, or some type of lying, cheating, basically just being misused by somebody. But let's get into it. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So we're starting out with the High Priestess. We have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You guys may have purposely been kind of hiding from the truth, the reality of what this situation was. We may have been selling ourselves on a story that wasn't the actual situation. There was something behind that veil that maybe you didn't want to see, maybe you weren't ready to see, maybe you weren't ready to accept. I'm seeing you turn it away now, though. Tell me more, please. Yes. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands coming out, the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Like I said, it feels like you guys got to a point with this situation, whatever this is for you. I'm not going to lie, it does kind of feel like this is you dealing with another energy external to yourself. I know we're all just mirrors of each other, but dealing with somebody else's shadow. And finally getting to the point where you were ready to take action, knowing that you're going to step into this place where it's not going to feel so good, knowing you're going to have to go through these motions where you're having to really digest the truth of this situation. So no longer hiding behind anything. We're taking action to move ourselves forward and saying, it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to get past it. I'm moving on to something better. Show me what we're hiding from. We have the Magician coming out. And Judgment. Wow, guys. So it feels to me, like I said, with the Magician coming out, this energy doesn't feel like us manifesting something. This to me feels like somebody was trying to manipulate you. Like you were being manipulated in a situation, and I don't want to say you were allowing it to happen, but there was some type of covering going on. Like you weren't seeing things as clearly as you could have. And with Judgment coming out, something major came to light here in this situation. Something major came to light, and that lifted that veil away for you to be able to see this person for what they actually are. And it seems to me like they are or were an illusionist. They were, I'm seeing marriage down here too. Yeah, this definitely feels like a union of some type. But it doesn't feel like the other party was being upfront about who they were or what they wanted. Take this as it resonates. And this could be your energy too. Maybe you were in a situation where you weren't being 100% upfront with somebody, and now you're kind of seeing the other side of that, because this energy definitely feels like who I'm reading for whoever this person is that has woken up to the truth. What's our guidance here? Okay, we have Temperance coming out. The Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Okay, guys, you guys are going to have to, if this is the situation you're in, what you're being guided towards doing here is finding your balance again. Yes, there may be opportunities. We have two aces out here on the table. So Spirit might actually be throwing opportunities at you right now, or things that seem like opportunities, because it's like a gateway out of how we're feeling. But you're being guided to not run through those doors. You're being guided to temper those emotions, to temper that drive, to want to escape this shadow work you're being asked to do. And you're being asked to really connect deeply within yourself, to your guides, to Spirit. Utilize your strength so that you come out the other side of this, and you're then able to spot this type of thing from a mile away. We're no longer going to be allowing these types of energies into our life. But if we decide to quickly take these doors that are being offered to us as a way out of this pain, we're not going to complete this cycle of healing. So Spirit's asking you to be patient, to get back on your feet, to find balance within yourself before you take any more steps forward, before you begin moving towards anything else. And with the Two of Swords, yeah, we have the Two of Swords and the Star on the bottom of the deck. There are going to be opportunities here for you to make a decision, where you're going to have to make a decision. Do I take this? Am I ready to jump into something new here? And, you know, if this isn't like a romantic relationship, this could even be like friend groups showing their true colors. This could be a boss showing their true colors, finding out, you know, something about your job that came unexpectedly. Take it as it resonates for you. But if this is your reading, you will definitely know by this point in time what I'm talking about. This is all about healing yourself. This is all about lifting a veil that we've been hiding behind, maybe subconsciously hiding behind this veil. It's like we didn't even realize it was there, and now the truth is coming to light, and it's coming as a blow, but for good reason. Take your time, guys. Move slowly, move with purpose. And then you'll be able to bring something new into your life, into the situation you're dealing with. But you're being guided not to rush. You're being guided to really think about things from a grounded perspective before you jump in. But whatever you're stepping into, whatever this situation is that we're stepping into, once we go through this work, once we put this work in, once we accept what we need to accept, dismiss what we need to dismiss, release what we need to release, it looks like big things are coming through for you guys with the Empress on the bottom of the deck. This is you showing up as a creator. This is you showing up as somebody who's willing to nurture something into being. And like I said, it feels like, I keep looking down at the Tears card. It really feels like, you know, you see this black cloud that's hanging over his head, but he's looking over here towards the light. It feels to me like right now, this probably really sucks if you're going through this, but at the end of the day, once you get through this, it will be so worth it for you that you'll look back to the past and say, I don't understand how I was living that way. I don't understand how I didn't see through that to begin with. But as a side note, don't be hard on yourself. This is something everybody goes through. This is something we all have to experience in one way or another. The Eight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Stick with it, guys. When you do finally find this balance here, the balance that you're looking for, after we get through the emotional turmoil of whatever this situation is, make sure you're taking the time to put the work in on the things that really resonate with you, and that you are turning down anything that does not resonate with you, that we're moving away from things that maybe look good on paper, but deep down inside, we know are not for us. It's okay to say no to things. It's okay to maybe work a little bit longer on something that really resonates deeply with you. But the important thing here, my friends, is to make sure that we are finding that balance before we even start putting one foot in front of the other to begin moving ahead again. Spirit really wants us to heal from whatever this was, to take the time to heal, to have the strength to heal, which you do. What else? Anything else? Let's pull a couple more oracle cards to try and close this out, because I think we've got the gist of the message here. Okay, we have Enchanted Fern Grotto with Refuge. Magic on the bottom of the deck. Like I said, my friends, don't be tempted to run away from this healing process by shiny things you see, because then you're going to end up in this cycle again. Spirit's asking you to take the time to really put the work in on yourself, to make sure that we completely step out from behind this veil, that we find the balance we're looking for, that we learn to utilize temperance and it really does feel like this is about connecting with yourself on a deeper level, connecting with yourself in a way that maybe you haven't connected with yourself previously. All right, let's pull one more of these. Thank you. Yeah, Desire and the Reflection. Guys, make sure that when something crosses your path that maybe you find you desire, that you're taking a step back and you're actually looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, do I really desire this? Or am I just craving this because I'm still in this state of sadness or this state of healing or this state of going through whatever this ending is that we've gone through. Because things can look really good and really enticing to us when we're feeling down, in the dumps. And it can be very easy to just jump on the next bandwagon, whether that be a relationship, a job, a friendship, whatever it is, because it can be difficult to be by yourself. And Spirit's asking you to really take the time to be by yourself right now, to understand what really drives you and motivates you. It feels like this is a step towards uncovering what makes us tick, as opposed to becoming better at appeasing people with what makes them tick. I hope that makes sense, guys. And at the end of the day, once you get through this, like I said, there are new opportunities coming to you, large, major opportunities in the form of the Fool, as opposed to these little minor opportunities that are going to be thrown in your path while you're on the way to healing. So make sure we're discerning between those two. And when the time comes, when we're ready to take that leap of faith, make sure that we're doing it from a grounded place of knowing exactly where we want to go, who we are, where our boundaries are, what we're willing to deal with, what we're not willing to deal with, and all of those types of things. So we're not jumping into something. We're not diving headfirst into the cold water. All right, friends, that's where we're going to leave it at today. I truly hope this reaches whoever needs to hear it. I hope it brings some confirmation or clarity to you on your situation. I love you guys so much. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again soon.